What's good, YouTube? In this video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 best legends for Apex Arenas. Now, I'm making this video towards the end of Season 9, to where there's only a couple days left until Season 10. And we all know that in Season 10, there will be ranked arenas. So I feel like putting this out at the end of Season 9 will help you know which legend you want to play or which legends should be on your team to help you grind and rank in the new ranked arenas for Season 10. Now at number 5, this was a tough one between number 5 and number 4. I didn't know really who to switch or keep at number 5 and put at number 4. But at number 5 I have Lifeline, and the reason I have her at number 5, well, we all know that she was going to be in the top 5, but the reason I had her at 5 instead of higher was because her abilities are, well, her main ability to res somebody because the person's down. So you're down a person. So in that scenario, unless if it's like a 1v1, then that's really good for your team and the Lifeline, right? Because that's a game changer. You could 1v1 someone while having your teammate get rezzed without even having to res them. But if it's a 3v3 and your teammate gets knocked and now you have to res your teammate, the other team's still going to push, whether it's a 3v3 or 3v2, because at the end of the day, that person's going to come out. Because when your Lifeline reses someone, they're still going to be hurt. So that's the reason why I had Lifeline at number 5. But she is good because she does have extra health, meaning she has that drone. So that drone helps a lot with, you can use it as like a Phoenix kit, you know, pop the drone while popping shields so you can heal faster. You can also heal your teammates with it. And in arenas, they have blue bins. These blue bins allow you to get shields and syringes, Phoenix kits, batteries. Now, when you have a Lifeline, you have the opportunity to get an extra 8 shield cells. So that's very big. You pair that up with some other legends on this top 5 to where you can get to the bins quicker, and you help the team out a lot, because having more shield or more health definitely helps the team a lot. Another reason why Lifeline's a top 5 character for arenas is because she has a small hitbox as well. So her being a small legend helps out a lot with 1v1s and just not being able to get hit. So I have Lifeline at number 5. Now at number 4, I have Bloodhound. The reason I have Bloodhound at number 4 is because he's a great player to have for being an aggressive player or being an aggressive type of team. You know, Bloodhound's like the person that like is picked third, so you know how your team wants to play, right? When you use his scan, it gives you information on where the enemies are, where they're located, maybe someone's separated, and then it allows you guys to have that information to where all 3 of you guys can communicate and ape or go hunt maybe that one person that's out, you know, too far from his team. So Bloodhound and his abilities give you a lot of information and helps the team a lot. Now Bloodhound's ultimate is very good as well. Now his ultimate allows you to have that speed boost for about 30-35 seconds, but also when you're in his ult, you basically have a free ability, right? You have a free scan, because you could scan the free one that you get from the game, right? You scan with your tactical, then once you scan, you can pop your ult right away and you get those 3 scans again right away. You don't have to wait for a cooldown. So basically you're getting a free scan when you activate his ultimate and you buy his ultimate. Now the thing with his ultimate is that you get it every other round, right? You don't get it round after round. So that's something you have to plan. But having his ult is a game changer and helps the team in so much. So with that, I have Bloodhound at number 4. Now at number 3, I have Gibraltar. And Gibraltar is at number 3 because I feel like he's the most versatile legend in Apex Arenas, right? You can use him in so many different ways individually and also so many ways as a team, right? For individual purposes, Gibraltar can be used for the person, you know, gonna start the fight, you know, going in first for the first engagement by throwing the bubble, and then you and your teammates play off the bubble to fight enemies, right? So Gibraltar is good in that sense as an offensive character with his abilities with the bubble, and also the bubble doesn't cost as much to get back or to have 2 of, so you could definitely get 2 bubbles and use them Another reason why Gibraltar is good is because as an individual character, he has that gun shield. And what that gun shield is, if you give Gibraltar a G7 scout or a 30-30, a longbow, or any type of mid to long range weapon, he can easily farm the enemy team without really having to take any damage. Because if you're smart with Gibraltar, you'll know that only to peek with your gun shield out, and this helps Gibraltar so much. So he's someone who could be your anchor, or he's someone who could be your anchor to where he will damage the enemies without having to go in, or he could be someone to go in first with the bubble and you guys bub push and then you guys fight off that bubble, right? So Gibraltar can be used in just different ways. Now Gibraltar's also good because his ultimate is a game changer as well. His ultimate, really, if you buy his ultimate, you could more than likely guarantee yourself a win that round, because his ultimate will allow you guys to take a team off height. It could definitely damage them in a small circle when the circle closes, and you guys would be good. But his ult does, if you buy his ult and use it, you don't get it back until another 2 rounds. So that's something you guys need to know. But with that, I have Gibraltar at number 3. Now number 2 and number 1 were very close, just like how number 5 and number 4 were. I didn't really know how to separate them, but it was the smallest thing that I could to separate them. But with number 2, I have Octane. Now the reason I have Octane is because he's a mobile legend, right? In this game mode, arenas, grabbing the heals, especially in the first 2-3 rounds when you don't have as much materials or money to buy, your weapons, your guns, shields, all that. Octane is up there, right? He's one of the fastest, if not the fastest character to get the heals. So with that, I have him at number 2 because he's someone who could help the team to get to certain spots. He's someone who could get to the heals quick, and that's usually individually and because of his abilities, meaning his jump pad helps the team get to height, which will help you guys get into position to spot up and then take advantage of having a high position or a great position to hit enemies, right? So Octane could do that. Also, he could do that individually with his stim. So this helps out a lot as well. Now, Octane did get a nerf midway Season 9. And in arenas, you can only activate his ultimate every other round, right? So that's something to keep in mind. Before it was very OP where you could buy it every round. But yeah, so at number 2, I have Octane. He's someone, like I said, help you and your guys get into position to get to the heals, to get to high ground, or whatever. So at number 2, we have Octane. Now at number 1, we have Pathfinder, because everything that Octane can do, but with the grapple, I feel like Pathfinder could get to height all the time, right? And he can also help the team get to height with his zip line. So he could do what the jump pad can do with the zip line, help his team get to height, and he can also have, right now he can start off with 2 grapples, but you could buy more grapples with 50 materials or 50 points, right? So this allows you guys to have the advantage to have a character that can flank, can get you guys a high ground. He could individually go for the supply bins to help grab the heals, right? That's the thing with Octane and Pathfinder. These guys are two people that can grab the materials, the supply bins, and the heals easy. So it's always good to have one of them, if not both of them, on your team. Another reason why I have Path at number 1 compared to Octane is because he's a taller legend, and this taller legend, he allows you to have like head glitch spots, right? Kind of like Gibraltar, right? Gibraltar, Pathfinder, Revenant, Caustic, these legends, they're so tall that sometimes there's positionings on the map where you could head glitch off, and other legends can't do it. They would have to peek from the side because they can't head glitch off these tall objects. But Pathfinder is one of them that can. So this is why I give him the #1 spot. He's a legend who's mobile. He's a legend that could head glitch. He's a legend that could have an escape ability to get out in certain situations. And he helps the team out on grabbing height. So Pathfinder is an all-around good legend to have on the team or be that legend. He's definitely the legend that, yeah. So this was my top 5. Like I said, I have Lifeline at #5, Bloodhound at #4, Gibraltar at #3, Octane at #2, and Pathfinder at #1. Let me know what you guys think of this top 5 for arenas. And in season 10 ranked arenas, you can't go wrong having these 5 characters. I'll see you guys on the next video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.